What is this place filled with so many wonders?
Hi, this is DJ Pon3. I'm also known as the Freewave. Wanted to let you know about our blog, which we've put together and is now public, that I've made with my friends Glitchhog and Legion. We have opened up the new Brony Musician Directory, and that is a blog that is designed to work as a directory for the many wonderful Brony musicians in our community. It's also a hub to the other great Brony music sites, and it's artist focused so that you can be familiar with a particular artist's work, what makes them unique, listen to a sampling of their music, and find links to all their many sites, whether it's on YouTube, SoundCloud, Equestrian Beats, Tumblr, pretty much anything that they use as one of their methods to getting their music out, we want to go ahead and link on our site. The MLP music community is so large that we need more music-focused sites to emerge and assist everyone, and that's the concept behind this blog. How you would find people on here is real simple. The artist list on the side of the blog is going to be alphabetical, so you can find an artist that you were looking for by these tags. These would include aliases as well, so that point back to the artist's main entry so that we don't have multiple entries for different aliases. It'll still go back to one entry for that actual person. Alternatively, you can always do searches by a name or even a genre. If, the search function is going to be in the top left because this is going to be a blogger site. We are continuing to add artists. We have easily over 150 artists that have their own individualized entry. And when we say Brony musician, it's really simple. These are people who are Bronies. These are people who are musicians, and a lot of them fantastic musicians. They write music that is influenced by the show. So whether it's sampling, whether it's an instrumental, it's still music that is influenced by the show, and that's the relationship. So we want to get those people on our blog spotlighted so that you can find them. We are trying to have a single page on there that is going to be the known missing Brony musicians. Now, we do have almost 400 of these artists. They will eventually be incorporated into the site to have their own pages. For now, they will be available in general searches in the top left corner. Well, you can wait for us, and believe me, we're going through the list and saying, oh my God, we forgot to put on this artist. Or you can assist us by submitting a detailed entry of yourself. We're following the same formatting for all artists, but once you fill out this information that we're looking for, we're going to have everything that we need to be in that entry. So please keep in mind, we really will initially tailor how you want it to look. If we mess that up and you think, wow, that doesn't describe me at all, not a problem. We will fix it. Please be specific on what we need to fix. Any entry that we have has a comment section. So whether you're that artist or whether you're a fan of that artist, if you think we need to fix something on there, we absolutely will. And, you know, if you are an artist, you can definitely pop on your page. If you have a new album coming out on Bandcamp that you're just releasing, you can put something like that on your page. So we want your page to reflect you as a musician. If you're not a musician, this is still a site for you as well. But we also want fans of Brony music to be able to go on our site, find other musicians they're not familiar with, and to check out their music. The other thing we want to do is be a hub towards other Brony music sites out there, a lot of them that you might not be aware of, so that you can find music through other sites. Radio is very strong in the MLP community and has been for a while. A lot of artists who don't necessarily use it don't realize that they can submit their tracks to Brony Radio. People are going to be aware of their music and can request their music, and a lot of that can come back to them in terms of a fan base, because ultimately it's great to be able to make this wonderful do-it-yourself music, but it's also very important for people out there to be able to hear it, because there's nothing more frustrating than putting out a great track and it just sits there, and because nobody knows you quite yet, and it takes a long time to get noticed in the Brony music community before you really start getting traction and people start figuring out who you are. We are going to do some things right off the bat, like recognize the people that helped build this community and really show some history of why Brony music is such a big scene and who the people are that started it and what their big tracks were, and really recognizing the people who built this from scratch. We'd like to do interviews with artists. We would like to do interviews with people who run Brony music sites so that they can tell us about their sites. And so you could be more familiar with them. Definitely recommending those places to go with. But ultimately, I want you to see our site as a positive thing, something where we can shine the spotlight not only on the great artists in our community, but the great sites in our community, the great radio stations in our community, and so you can see the musical side of the Brony community and find these places and really see the full spectrum of what's out there. I hope you like the site. Give us feedback. If you think there's anything we can improve, we like to hear from you. So I hope you like it. Let us know if you do.